Hi there, my name is Robb Hillman. I am a registered nurse and certified life coach, and I think today is a good day for a good day. I wanted to do a quick video today about how to do an end of the year review, right? This is the time of year where, the 10th right now of December. This is the time of year when we're all writing our Christmas cards, and we like to write down all of our accomplishments and all the things that we did so we can share that with other people. And I think it's a really great activity actually to do, that we should all do in order to prepare us for the coming year. So this is what I would recommend. Number one, the easy part, the fun part, write down all your accomplishments, right? This is the list you're gonna put on Facebook. This is the list you're gonna send out in your Christmas cards. I went on this great vacation. I met this great person. I started this new job. I did this great accomplishment, whatever it is. Write down all the things that you're proud of and that you think were awesome, okay? Easy. Number two, this one's a little more challenging. This is where I want you to write down all of your challenges that you had, all of the things that you struggled with, all of the things that you wish could be different, that you want to see change in the coming year, right? This part's a little less fun because it's like looking at the bad things. I'm going to put my scary air quotes there, the bad things, but it's really, really helpful, okay, for a couple of reasons. Because sometimes we just want to think about things. We're just like, oh, I'll think about it. But writing it down makes it real. It makes it something, concrete that we can work with, right? And some people will resist that. They say, I don't want to write it down because then I'm going to make it real. I'd rather just kind of pretend that it's not there or ignore it in some way. But you don't want to do that because we want to deal with it, okay? So writing it down is very powerful. It doesn't make it mean anything, right? It's not more real because you wrote it down, but that piece of paper is a tool then that we can use. So that's why it's important to write it down. The other thing I really want to emphasize with this is that when you're making this list, do not use this as an excuse to beat yourself up, right? You are not looking for all of the evidence of why you're a terrible person and why you're not smart enough and not good enough and not pretty enough and all those kind of things, right? That's not why we're doing this, right? Beating yourself up does not help you accomplish anything other than feeling bad about yourself, which is, what's the point of that? The reason we're doing it is because we want to get better, right? So instead of looking at it like, oh, I can't believe I did this, it was so horrible, look at this and go, oh, isn't that interesting? I'm so fascinated that I did these things, right? And then I can see that the result that I got wasn't the result that I wanted. That is so interesting because now I can figure out, where did I go wrong? Was it something that could have worked, but I just did one little thing wrong? Because then I can just change that one little thing and then it would be great. I'll get a better outcome. Or no, this was just a complete disaster. It completely didn't work. I was out of my mind. I don't know what I was thinking, whatever. But now I know I should never try that strategy again, right? Now I can do something better that's gonna help me have the life that I want, get the result that I want, whatever it is, okay? So do not judge yourself. Do not beat yourself up. Be a detective. Be really, really curious about your life and your behavior and your patterns. It's those patterns we want to figure out. Because once we know the pattern, then we can work on changing it, right? Because that's going to be the third step. Now you want to make your list of what you want to see happen in 2016. What do you want to happen in this year? What changes do you want to make? What outcomes do you want to see happen? It didn't happen this year, but what can we do to make it happen next year, right? It can be very, very powerful activity. I think it's a lot of fun, because even for me, I'll flat out admit it. I think my life is pretty great. I'm pretty happy where I am and what I'm doing right now. But guess what? I'm convinced that it can get better. I'm convinced 2016 is going to be an even better year than 2015 was for me, right? We can always get better because life is a journey. It is a process. We're always learning more things. We're becoming more sophisticated. We get wiser as we get older, right? So where I am in 20 years from now, I'm sure it's going to be way better. But, right now I'm focusing on next year. What can I do in 2016 to make my life better? And I'm pretty excited about that. So I think this is going to be a really fun activity. I hope you will join me in doing it. And, if you have any questions, you can always, shoot me an email or whatever, reply to the video, leave a comment, whatever. But I think it's going to be fun. I hope you will join me in doing it, and we'll make 2016 be awesome. All right, sound like a plan? Great. I will talk to you soon.